First cause. The book is coming. Here is everything you need to know. For 9 videos, I have been teaching you the framework. Now I want to tell you about the book and why I wrote it the way I did. The problem that created this book. I have been sitting with people in the most honest moments of their lives for 35 years. The executive who built a company from nothing and wakes at 3 a.m. with a feeling he cannot name. The mother who loves her children fiercely and feels, beneath that love, a grief she cannot explain. The grief of a self she set aside so gradually she no longer remembers where she left it. The young woman who has done everything right by every standard she was handed, who arrives at 32 wondering why none of it feels the way she was promised it would. I have also sat with people on the other side of that threshold, people who found the path, who stopped listening to the noise long enough to hear something quieter and truer underneath it. And I have watched, over and over, what happens when a human being finally comes home to themselves. It is one of the most extraordinary things I have ever witnessed. What makes this book different? This book does something no other book in this category has done. It makes your inner development measurable. The book is built on 5 dimensions of inner life measurement, each grounded in established bodies of peer-reviewed research in mindful attention, happiness, personal well-being, meaning, and consciousness development. These are not self-help frameworks invented to sell books. They are the dimensions that the research has identified as the most consequential predictors of how a human life actually goes. And together, they produce something genuinely new, a structured, research-informed baseline of your actual inner life. The Consciousness Track Companion app tracks your daily progress across all 5 dimensions. Before this, you could practice and feel change, but you could not see it. Now you can. In numbers, in trend lines, in before and after scores that show you exactly how far you have traveled. The book gives you the understanding. The practice gives you access. The consciousness track makes the progress visible. Together, they produce what none can alone. Before we begin, for more than 35 years, I have worked in 2 complementary streams that converge at the center of this book. The first is external, how the environment you inhabit shapes your energy, your clarity, and your life. This is the work of artofplacement.com, feng shui and interior design, arranging the visible world to support the invisible life within it. The second is internal, how your relationship with yourself, your first cause, your knowingness, shapes everything. This is the work of powerformshealing.com, and it is the work of this book. What I have learned is this: you can create the most perfect environment in the world, and if you are not connected to your first cause, it will not give you the life you seek. And you can be doing deep inner work, but if your environment is working against you, progress will be slower and harder than it needs to be. The 2 streams support each other. This book is the inner one, the one that begins with you. In all those years, across thousands of conversations, I have found one truth at the center of everything. One principle so simple it seems incomplete, and yet it always holds. First cause, you, your relationship with yourself, your willingness, daily, to turn inward and listen. This book gives you that truth in full, and a precision tool no previous work has offered, the Consciousness Track, built on 5 validated instruments designed to make your inner journey measurable, visible, and cumulative. You will not just feel yourself growing, you will see it. Everything begins here. If you have not taken the free first cause assessment yet, do it today. The link is below. 5 minutes, free. It gives you your personalized baseline across all 5 dimensions. That baseline is your starting line. Every chapter of this book will move it. Take the free assessment at consciousnesstrac.app/quiz. 5 minutes, completely free. It maps exactly where you are across 5 dimensions of your inner life. I'm Candace. Like, follow, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Link for book in bio.